Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this shaker card. Let me show you here. Look, it shakes like that. Love it. And I cased it from the catalog. Let me show you that version. This is the Broadway Bound Suite that's on page 68 and 69. And I wanted to case this card, but of course I switched it up a little bit. And we're even going to switch this one up. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's start with the measurements of all the pieces. So the basic black piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Then for the inside, I'm using the lemon lime twist, and this is cut at 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then a piece of whisper white, which is cut at 4 by 4. That's going to go on the inside. Then the front, I'm using the Broadway Bound designer paper, and this is cut at 4 by 4. And then for the shaker window, you're going to need 2 pieces of whisper white. This piece is cut at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then this one is just cut slightly smaller at 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And then I'm also using a piece of window sheet, and this is cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our big shot. Okay, so we're going to use the largest piece of the whisper white. This is the 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 piece. We're going to cut our frame, and I'm using the layering square framelits. Just going to set that in the center. That looks pretty good. We're going to cut that out. Okay, so this is going to be the frame of our shaker window. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cut out a piece of basic black. And we're using the Wish from the Broadway Lights Framelits. Okay, so now we're going to make some confetti with the lemon lime twist, and we're also using the Broadway Lights Framelits. We're going to use this image right here, and I went ahead already and cut out a bunch of them, but I want to show you what I did. So I'm just going to run that through the lemon lime twist. Okay, so this is our little confetti here, and I went ahead already and cut some out. Let me show you that. So here are the little pieces here. So let me grab my paper piercing tool, and I'll just pop those out really easy. Okay, so I think that's all the big shots. So let's go ahead and move that. Okay, so let's bring in our pieces. Remember, this is the smaller piece right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build our little pieces of confetti, which is from the framelit set that we just cut out. So I'm going to take this layer here. I'm going to grab my fine tip glue pen, and I'm just going to randomly add little tiny dots of glue on the back of the shaker part of the card. Okay, that's probably not going to show up very good on the camera. Okay, so then I also am going to use my paper piercing tool, but I put some multi-purpose liquid glue on the tip so I can grab these little pieces of confetti and set them right into the glue. Okay, so then after you apply all your confetti that you want on the background, then you're going to go ahead and add some adhesive strips. And you're going to add this to the 4 sides of your shaker card. And I went ahead already and did one that's already dry, so let me grab that. So I went ahead and added the 2 sides. I'm just going to go ahead and add the other 2 sides with the adhesive strips. Okay, so we want to cover all the 4 sides really nicely, because when we add the metallic sequins and the other confetti, which is this, inside the little window, we don't want anything to fall out. So make sure you have all your 4 sides really nicely covered with the adhesive foam strips. All right, so now then see, this is the window that's 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. This is going to sit right over top of that. But first we're going to go ahead and stamp on this section here. So let me go ahead and grab some grid paper. Okay, so there's my grid paper. And the stamp set we're using is the Broadway Birthday. We're going to use this tiny little star that matches actually the confetti as well. And you'll see on my finished card here that I didn't do this step. So you can see where I'm slightly changing even my sample. All right, so we're going to use this star right here. And then I also went ahead and stamped It's Your Birthday, Let's Celebrate You. And I'm going to use that for the inside. So let me grab my Whisper White piece. We'll go ahead and stamp that as well. And also this is available in a bundle and you can save 10% when you purchase both of them together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp the little confetti around the frame, and I'm going to use the Lemon Lime Twist. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that. Okay. All right, now let's grab some Memento ink. So here's my Memento ink. And we're going to stamp the inside that says, It's Your Birthday, Let's Celebrate You. Remember, these are two separate greetings. I just put them together on one block. So I can just stamp it one time. This is going to be for the inside. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp Make a Wish, You Deserve It. And use the Lemon Lime Twist for that. Okay, and then I will go ahead and cut this out. And then pin at the ends. Okay, so I went ahead already and did those, and I added dimensionals on the back side of those. Okay, so now let's move on to the word wish here. Let me show you what I did for that. So when I cut out the word wish with the Big Shot, I'm going to go ahead and add some metallic pearls. Now in this pack you'll get silver and also gold, and you'll get 121 pearls of each color. So a total of 242 pearls you'll get. And I went ahead already and started adding the pearls to the word wish, and that's what those look like. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this one. I'm going to use my paper piercing tool and just grab the pearl, and I'm going to add it to the wish. Okay, isn't that pretty? And then also the dot for the eye, I'm going to add some adhesive to that. So it's ready to go onto the card when I'm ready. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and build our shaker part of the window. Okay, so now we're going to take our window that we added the foam adhesive strips to, and the reason I added the little confetti to the background is so that when the shaker card moves, some of the pieces stand still or stay in place when you're shaking the card. So that's why I adhered the little confetti to the background. All right, so we're going to take our metallic sequins assorted. Let me show you this. This is beautiful. Oh gosh, isn't that pretty? So you're just going to add a pinch or two of the sequins to the shaker part of the card. You can also add the sequins to the back of your shaker window as well if you want to adhere some pieces down. I didn't do that for mine. And then you're just going to go ahead and peel off the backing. Be careful you keep the sequins inside of your window. They like to jump out. Okay, so my foam adhesive sheets, the backings are removed. Now we're going to build our window part. So we're going to grab our frame and then our window sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, put some adhesive along the edge. We're going to adhere our window sheet to the back side of the frame, just like that. I'm going to add a little bit more sequins to my window. I like a lot in there. Alright, so let me shut this up before it spills everywhere. So I'm going to put that the same way as it looks on the frame to the inside. And then you're just going to line this up. I'm going to line it up as good as I can without putting my head in the camera. That looks pretty good. Then press that down. Okay, so now see the confetti and the sequins are all inside of my little shaker window. Isn't that cute? So now we're going to take our little wish word here, and I went ahead already and put the mini Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, so you're just going to cut your mini dimensionals in half. So they're really tiny. And then I just remove the dimensional, and I'm just going to put it right onto the letter on the back. So it's really easy. Okay, so let me go ahead and peel off the backings. Okay, so now we're going to take the W, and we're just going to position this right over top of the window. And take the other part of the word, just like that. And I'm going to add make a wish, you deserve it. So this is make a, it's going to go above it. Just like this. And then you deserve it is going to go at the bottom. You deserve it. Goes right there. Isn't it cute? Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and add our designer paper and the lemon lime twist. Okay, and then this is going to go on the front here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back side. Okay. Isn't that cute? So then your shaker card. Love it! There's the inside. So then here's the other one. I just used the Whisper White without any stamping so you can see the difference. And then also you can add the confetti to your window if you wanted to have it move around with the sequins as well. Okay, so that's how you make that really cute Broadway Bound Shaker card. Okay, so then here's one more that I made for my blog yesterday celebrating 4th of July. I used the brand new 2018 through 2020 in color designer paper pack with the blueberry bushel and the lovely lipstick. And then the Celebrate is from the Celebrate You Thinlits. Looks like this. And I cut that out with the silver glimmer paper. And of course I used the stamp set called Loyal and True. Looks like that. So that was a very patriotic birthday card for 4th of July. Okay, so I have all the items listed below, and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.